Yo, what's going on today, guys? So we're about to check out some of the coaching I'm doing. Just so happens, like I've said, it's kind of getting towards that end of the off season with these baseball guys. You know, some of them have to report a month earlier, some have to report weeks. They all leave at kind of a different time. This just so happens to be a day that I just have my man Bo, and I'll kind of go through. I'll use this opportunity to kind of go through and highlight some of his training. In the beginning of the off season, or sometimes I talk to you guys when I train groups of guys, I love that camaraderie and I love to be able to pin them up against, because some guys have strengths, some guys have weaknesses, and I try to play off of those. However, I always sit down in the beginning of the off season and determine what each of these athletes need. And I do a needs analysis and I say, hey, what is it? I often have the guys tell me what they feel they're weak at. I have their, I'm in a position to be fortunate enough to be close to these two brothers, the Bichettes, where they can have their father, who's a great understanding of the game, plethora of knowledge. He's an encyclopedia of baseball. But he's been able to talk to me and tell me where he sees his boys at. Then in addition to that, I've spent a lot of time this year, particularly with, Dante actually went to a different team, but Bo is somebody who I've been able to spend some time with his strength and conditioning coach, the head one, also the performance director. So they kind of tell me what they see on the field and where he needs to go and stuff. So I kind of take a conglomerate of all those guys and what I see, and then we start to determine what we want to do for him this particular off season. I always say my focus is to bring that weakness to light. Add that tool to your toolbox every off season. For him this year, we wanted to work on some things as far as bringing symmetry to the body. I often talk about baseball is so pattern overload, so not only do you tend to get, certain muscles that continue to be tight, but it was just us being able to unring him or loosen out certain tight muscles in him. In addition to that, we both sat down and said, okay, we got a little bit of success with his defense as far as doing some things with reaction and agility, and that really stepped his defense up last year. So I said I'm going to implement more of that this year. And then one thing also was creating overall absolute strength. And you'll see that, in these past couple videos. I think last year he started off at he couldn't even do 315 on squat. This year he did 385. So we had a huge jump with strength. Not only that's not just my programming, that's his intensity. That's a test to his ability to come into the game and how he approaches every single workout. He's one that I often say has a chip on his shoulder. He wants to be great, and that's why you'll see him continue to climb every single off season. But that just kind of highlights how I'll have multiple guys that need multiple different things in a workout session. But for him, I was able to focus and hone in on those. Today you'll see kind of one of our last sessions. Tomorrow actually is the last one that we have before he goes off. So you'll be able to see kind of what we got going on today. So check it out. Good crow hop. We're gonna go 8 total. 8 total. Into the wall. Good. Good, cut it there. Here's what I want. I want you to go one knee. We're gonna alternate knees. Remember, we're just going from a closed chain position on the bottom, explode into the ground. Good. Alternate. Good. Where you're at right now, you're gonna come almost across and up. The next one, you're gonna put the other knee, you're gonna come down. It's subtle. It doesn't need to be crazy. You feel me? It's not at a hard angle, it's just subtle. So this one's gonna kind of go a little bit more down. Good, that's what I want. Bang, good. So here's what we're gonna do now is the same drills that we did last week. So first one, I want you coming from the ground. It's just a push. So I'm not trying to mess up your mechanics with the arm. I don't want you slinging across the body, pushing it. All I care about is from the trunk down, right? You set your feet up, and it's all about generating force from the ground. So that's all we're focusing on. So you don't have to worry about just get here, get to the ball, set your feet up. As you set your feet up, it's a little bit heavier. So you're just gonna push, but I want you focusing more of, as opposed to trying to drive with the upper body, think all the power comes from the lower body. Does that make sense? Max power, big boy, let's go. Good shit. Pop, good. Break the wall. Break the wall for me. Good shit. I can show you all the shit, but I can't determine how hard you go. This man comes to work every single day with maximal effort, every single fucking day. You know, a lot of people think like, oh, I'm trying to make his arm stronger. No, I'm not. In fact, all I'm trying to work is a segment from producing force from the lower body through the rotation. So it's not, I'm trying to work it. Anytime you have something precise, you don't want to throw your technique and your precision off by weighting that particular thing. That's why I don't like use weighted balls or, you know, weighted footballs to throw like a quarterback or bat. Why would you use a weighted basketball? You have to practice with the thing that you're actually using. But if you want to segment those portions and then apply a little bit of resistance, that's how you get a little bit stronger. It's the same way we're doing a squat. All we're doing is a more specific movement to what you're doing. So let's take that squat, all that power you got in that, and then transfer it over to a little bit more power by resisting it and then putting it in a movement that's going to support you in what you're actually doing. That's all we're doing. Hey, we're going 5 by 5 this week. So it's not 3 by 10, right? I don't need you popping 10. So it's 5 quick pops, explode, we got 5 rounds. So you're fine. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, good, rest. Hey, biggest thing, try to keep the elbows in tight. Try to keep those elbows in tight. It's easy because it's a little bit lighter for you to come out here and still get that same pop. I want to come bang, just like this. Just seeing how good you went yesterday. Like I said, same thing as always. If you feel good, give it a rip. If not, you know what I mean, we'll slow ourselves down. I would say kind of like a pyramid. You know, let's ramp the set. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the blueprint, but if we got to start going 1, 1, 1, we'll do that. Bang, good. Bang, bang. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Stay tight, stay tight. Up. Oh yeah, I'm not going. Yeah, that's you. Push, 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 push. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Time. Don't go far. 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Push, 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 push. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Time, good. Instead of what we were doing before, you've been doing 4 sets of 8, 3 sets of 8. Yep, right, with the band pull-aparts in it. I just want to focus on this. We're gonna go 4 sets of 6. So you're just doing this, so I want you to go up a little bit in intensity, all right? So you're gonna have to go a little bit heavier. Pick your poison, make sure you challenge yourself though. Drive and rotate, drive. Get aggressive with it, let's go. Elbow stays down and tight, there you go, good. Perfect, bang. Good, drive. So we're gonna go 2 from the bottom, coming up. Remember, I want this to be an anti-rotation, a slight rotation, meaning belly button stays pretty forward. You're not rotating too much, coming across the body, all right? From holster to shoulder. Good, 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 good. Keep it in tight, keep the elbows back. Elbows far back, drop the elbows back. There you go, let's go. Drive. 10 total, let's go. Drive. Good. It's a wrap for the day. One of my last sessions. Tomorrow, you guys will see the last one. We'll get the guys in here for one last time, and then they send them off. They all had exceptional off seasons. Another year in. Let's go.